I understood her more than I even understood myself. This was something that a client of mine said recently on a call, and it started setting off alarm bells because he had spent so much time, so much energy, so much focus understanding his partner's every single move, every single mood swing, but he didn't understand himself at all. What's going on, fellow explorer? My name is Dave, and over the past few years of successfully helping people move on and get over their exes, this is something I often hear many, many times from the people that I work with, that they understood their partner deeper than they understood themselves. And this becomes a problem because when the relationship ends, this mindset continues, and they continue to feel stuck, constantly looping in their mind about their ex. How could they give up on me that easily? Did I misread everything that they said? Were they ever even happy? What did they need that I didn't give them? And this is a mindset problem, and I want to share some of the reasons why. So stick around. The fifth one absolutely blew my mind when I realized it for the first time. And so the first thing is that understanding them is rarely about love. It's usually control disguised as care. And when you obsess over understanding your partner's emotions, their motives, their behaviors, it feels noble. It feels like empathy. But often it's just a covert way to manage uncertainty. Because if you can predict them, then you can protect yourself from rejection. Now, if this is starting to feel alive for you, if it's starting to resonate with you, this is some of the work that I love to do. So if it's resonating, I invite you to take a look below this video in the description. You will find some links where you can work with me deeper on this. So let's get on to the second thing. And this is that the desire to control them oftentimes comes from fear. And it's not that you are actually trying to know them deeper, but you are trying to keep them, right? And you can't truly know someone, you can't truly love someone if you are afraid of losing them. So when your safety depends on their approval, you're not seeing them clearly. And you are seeing a version of them that is shaped by this fear. And so you stop being authentic because you are too busy tracking them and tracking their emotional weather. And this internal questioning and analysis are the nervous system's way of actually avoiding the fear of losing them. And so the goal here, the goal in partnership becomes trying to become curious without needing absolute certainty. And the third thing is that understanding and analyzing them is easier than understanding yourself. It's much simpler to analyze their moods and trying to understand why they're doing the things that they are doing than it is to sit with your own discomfort, your own confusion, your own shame. And studying them can become a sort of a coping mechanism, a way to feel in control when you are actually just trying to avoid what's happening within yourself. And so once you direct all of that analytical energy inwards, you will start to realize that your body has been holding on to a lot of unprocessed pain that has just been lurking beneath the surface. And so the healing starts when you can start to become curious about your own internal situations and not just your partner's psychology. And the fourth thing is that understanding them should not become your identity. One of the things here is that you didn't become endlessly understanding because you're a good partner. You became that way because at some point, this was a strategy that kept you safe. And so when you make understanding others your own internal personality, you start to attract relationships where your needs don't matter because you have trained yourself to disappear. And so connection in relationship isn't about accommodating them to the point where your own needs disappear. It's about becoming so deeply rooted in yourself that you are able to tell the truth about what you need, about what you want, even if it risks disappointment or conflict or rejection. And now the fifth one. Understanding them deeper than you understand yourself prioritizes the wrong goal. The goal in relationship should be to understand yourself so deeply that you attract the right one. And the more that you understand your own boundaries, your own triggers, your own desires, and your own communication style, the less you need to overthink anyone else's. And so when you know who you are deeply, when you know what you need deeply, you no longer have to perform empathy to be chosen. What happens is you start to become naturally magnetic to the people that meet you at the same level of honesty. So if this video has resonated with you, again, this is the type of work that I love to do. I love to work with people who are going through a heartbreak, who are struggling with these principles, who have ever said at some point, "Ooh, I understand them deeper than I understand myself," and they thought that that was a good thing. If this is resonating with you, then I invite you to, again, take a look in the description below, find the link so that we can work together deeper. I am looking forward to chatting with you more. Be well.